Hi everyone, I'm Diogo and I'm the product evangelist of Blockbusters. I would like to start off by thanking Hypergames Conference for inviting us to introduce you to our newest project, QUDO. QUDO started off because we believe that in the gaming industry, game developers should create games only focusing on the fun aspect. And us as players will only need to pay in return of having that fun time playing video games. But unfortunately, that's not what happens today. Game developers, instead of focusing on the fun aspect of a game, they need to focus on loot boxes and other ways to monetize their game instead of only focus on the fun aspect. In return, the player will not have a fun experience and will instead be disrupted with a lot of monetization and all other fads that will ruin the gaming experience. And because of that, we decided to create our own blockchain rewarding mechanism. Inside the blockchain rewarding mechanism, we have three stakeholders: gamer, game developers, and service providers that all connect on the same ecosystem and they share the same token, which is QUDO. As a gamer, I can be rewarded with QUDO tokens simply by playing games that have QUDO integrated. So I can use those tokens to do in-app unlocks on different games on the ecosystem. Meaning that I can be playing game A for about a few hours and then use the same token that I receive from playing game A on game B. That's simply because QUDO is a cross-game token. And to do all this, there's no need for advertisement in games. Meaning that the game developer doesn't have the need to use in-game advertising. He can still do it because it's a decentralized app running on the Tails network, so he can use other sources of monetization, but we give the tools to the game developer so that he doesn't have the need to use intrusive advertising. On the other hand, the game developer is also being rewarded with crypto tokens for the time that players are playing their game. There's a lot of ways that game developers can use QUDO tokens. One of the ways is that can use the QUDO tokens on the built-in B2B marketplace, meaning that game developers can use the QUDO tokens that they have been accumulating over time and use them on services, on gaming services that will help take their game to the next level. What I mean by gaming services is sound designers, 2D and 3D artists, programmers, web designers, voiceovers, and even copywriters. There's a list on our gaming platform that I'll show you in a bit, where you can see the types of services the game developers can acquire with QUDO tokens. It's kind of cool that if they can use the tokens that they have without exchanging for fiat or any other currencies and actually invest on their game with the tokens that they've been getting for the time that players are playing their game. One different feature is the bug spotting feature. Bug spotting feature allows game developers that still have games in alpha or in beta and want to have their game properly tested. But to do this, especially for indie game developers, is very hard because it requires a lot of investment to have thousands of players playing your game to find those picky bugs that usually for smaller developers will be really hard to find. But with QUDO, since gamers are already being rewarded with QUDO tokens while they are playing your game, you can also enable this feature called the bug spotting feature, and players will know that you are rewarding them according to the bugs that they find. So me as a player, instead of being annoyed by bugs that will appear from here and there, I will be incentivized to find those bugs and report to game developer because I'll be rewarded accordingly. So it's a responsibility of the game developer to see the reported bug from a player and then analyze if it will be an important bug or a less important bug and then reward accordingly. Because when he enables this feature, he needs to limit from the minimum that he's going to reward a player to the maximum that he's going to reward the player. For example, I'm rewarding bugs in my game from 10 QUDO to 50 QUDO, just an example. One other thing is I can also incentivize the players to play even more my game not only with the network rewards that are already getting. I can also reward them performance rewards, like achievements and high scores. So players will know that not only they are going to get reward for the time that they are playing my game, but they can also get rewarded for achieving certain high scores, getting achievements, and so on. And I can also list certain products that can help them reach those achievements, and then it creates a whole circle economy around it. On the service provider side, like I mentioned, game developers can acquire service from service providers directly on the platform. They can also list their service for free. So if I was a service provider, for example, or imagine that I was a sound designer, I think it would be pretty cool to list my services on QUDO, because the target audience will be there. Game developers will be interested in spending those earned QUDO tokens on the built-in QUDO marketplace. So I think as a service provider, it will be really cool to work together with game developers and offer my service or my specialties to help take their game to the next level. There's another stakeholder coming in the future called the crowdfunder, but you can read all about it on our upcoming white paper that should be released in a matter of 1-2 weeks. Let me scroll down to our website, and you can see there's no blockchain experience needed, meaning that even if you are a game developer, there's no knowledge of blockchain, you can still integrate our SDK. Because our SDK is a kind of plug and play Unity-based SDK. So if you have a Unity-based game, you can integrate QUDO into your game. So you can connect your game to the blockchain in a matter of 20 minutes. We have a tutorial on our YouTube page and also on our documentation for the SDK where you can follow. It will be really easy. There's no users going to be used for mining, so you don't need to worry that you're going to use your player's devices to mine these tokens, or you're going to use your own to mine these tokens. QUDO is running on a delegated proof of stake network called Telos, so everything is done external to your devices. You can see some of the features that I already briefly talked about: a reward mechanism, blockchain-based, across the game token, a crowd testing for games, the Unity SDK that game developers can integrate really easy, and the built-in B2B marketplace. There's some benefits. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but for you guys to have a general idea, you can go to our website and have a look at it. You can see also the how it works page, where you have a diagram to show how the QUDO ecosystem flows. It's pretty self-explanatory. You have our tokenomics, so you can see in every minute we have 2048 QUDO tokens minted, and then they are the main, the most tokens go towards the community. So 19% goes to community, and then it's shared between the gamers and game developers. Only 10% goes for the founders, which go to the QUDO partners and the founding team. But you can read all about it on our upcoming white paper. And for the rewards, as I mentioned, we have the network rewards, the staking rewards, the performance rewards, and finally the bug spotting rewards. You can go to our website and check all of them and see how they exactly work. I'm going to show you now our platform, and you can have a general idea of how many games we already have. We are still running on a testnet. We are about to launch on the mainnet really soon. So it's good that you have a general view and you get on early. So as you can see, this is our platform. We have currently 25 games listed. Some of them are still in beta, some of them are still in alpha, and some of them are already released. You can pick any of them that's not as coming soon, and you're gonna have the download links or the marketplace where the game is. Keep in mind that we are compatible with both mobile games, iOS and Android, and also PC. We have currently 14 game developers which developed or integrated into QUDO 25 games. At this moment, we have more games lined up, and if you follow us on Twitter or join our Telegram and Discord, you can keep up with the news and see the newest games that are joining QUDO even before its main launch. you can see the most effective players, so it's the players who got more rewards through achievements and high scores, and also the most active players, the players that have been spending more time playing QUDO admin games. You have the service providers, as you can see a few examples. We have a sound designer, copywriter and a voiceover, another sound designer, 3D print shop actually, and 3D artists and so on. We have the top stakeholders, which are the users that staked more QUDO tokens in the platform, the most rewarding games, and also the most played games. And for example, this is for the month, but I can change it for the week and so on. Now that you have took a look at our platform, I would like to show you a few examples of how actually QUDO works inside the game. I'm going to use an emulator to showcase a mobile game, but I'm going to use a PC game to show you what's the difference between mobile game and PC gaming through QUDO, and also different games that have different features enabled, like for example the bug spotting or even the performance rewards. So let's move on to the mobile game. So this game called Blocks, it was developed by us, by Blockbuster. It was the first game to use QUDO, actually. It was the first, you can say like the case study of QUDO, so the first game that fully integrated QUDO capabilities. And it will feel like a normal game. The only thing you have is down on the right the QUDO button, where if you click on it, you can see your balance, you can send and receive QUDO tokens, you can come here and see your history, your transaction, everything that you've been doing, and also check the achievements that this game is giving out to the players, the high scores, and the products that you can buy in this game. Even the bought game section, you can even give a grade to this game, and also the report bugs in this game. You can see like this little bug here, where if you click on it, you will report the bug. For example, just took a screenshot. I can say, I'm just gonna put a test for people to not be afraid of this bug or something, but it will be good for everybody. I just click on it and I will report the bug. I'm gonna show you just a small gameplay of the game. You can see that you have a Bitcoin, Litecoin, we have a lot of different blockchain projects here because it's a tower defense game that showcases different blockchain projects. So we kind of gamified each blockchain project in a way of a tower defense game. So let's go with Litecoin. Just entering the game, we have a kind of news, but you have you can pick the towers that you want for this game. I'm just going to check this example, and you can see I have this product that I can, instead of using fiat currency, I can use the QUDO tokens that I've been earning simply for playing. So I don't need to use credit cards, PayPal, whatever. I can just simply use my QUDO wallet that's already integrated in the game. You can see that I can see that the cost is 2 QUDO. I see the amount of QUDO that I have. I can just simply come here and press pay. And just like that, I got an extra slot to play this game. Just give you a few images. This is like an interior of a node where you need to put a few towers to defend from the enemies that are going to show up. You just press start. You can see here on the right the enemies that are going to enter our node, and you need to use these towers to defend them. And like this is the proof of work blockchain. I need 2 blocks to have good data. They call good data to have a block reward. And are these little guys right here that are bringing data to our node, and then it will be converted into a block reward. But I'm going to show you just one. It's quite kind of funny, like this enter, and you can see like the block reward entering and giving us the reward. The main purpose of the game is to end the level with profit. You started with some amount of tokens, and then you use them to buy turrets. So you need to use it in an efficient way to end the game with profit. So right now I spent most of it on the initial towers, and I'm even though I have 500 tokens, I'm still in the 75 loss, but once I get these tokens and these ones, I'm already in profit. But as you can see, my node is kind of dying and I need to buy more turrets, so you need to balance this. I highly recommend you trying out this game. It's quite amazing, and there's a lot more levels to come. The last level that we have right now is Ethereum, but you can, maybe when you try this game, we're already going to have more levels. So do not wait any longer. I'm going to go here to show you how you can grab the tokens that you have been earning while you are playing. So I only spent like 1 minute or so, but I was already playing previously to this presentation. So you just need to go to here, and you can see that I have these pending rewards. So I just click grab. Yes, I wish to grab these tokens, and just like that, I already got, and I have here my transaction history that I received the QUDO tokens in my wallet. Simply as that. Now let's move on to a PC game for you to see the interface of a PC game. Let me just remove the sound of this one, do not get mixed. So here we have a game called Beat It. This game was not developed by us, and most of the games that we have on the QUDO platform were not developed by us. This game was developed by a studio called Desert Games, and they already implemented even more than one game to the QUDO platform. This is kind of a survival game where you play against other players and try to have more kills than deaths, kind of. So I can choose my character. I'll go with this one. I can customize a bit. Perhaps I'm gonna give you like a big hat. And before starting the game, I'm gonna show you the QUDO interface on a PC game. It's a bit different because the controls on a PC are different than the controls on a mobile game. So here it's the interface of QUDO in a PC game. Similar to the mobile version, you have your wallet, and you can see your balance. You can send QUDO tokens and you can receive QUDO tokens. You have your history, you have your rewards. I already have a few pending rewards here, as you can see. And this game doesn't have achievements or iScores, so you cannot see anything here on the achievements and iScores section. So it's the responsibility of the game developers to decide how they want to monetize their game. So if they want to have achievements and iScores, products, or even the bug report section, it's completely up to them. So no products, for example, and even the bug report feature is not available. But you can also see the bulk game section where you can have a description of your game and even grade the game. And you can also click on it, change your avatar, change your password, and even log out. So, with no further ado, let's jump into the game for you guys to have a general view of what is this game all about, and perhaps play with your friends or even join our community and play with us. It will be really fun. We already have like a few small tournaments, just check out the game and people give feedback, and the game developers really like that because they want to get engaged with the community and learn from them and basically to have fun. So here I am. Let me see if I don't get killed too much. So I got my first kill. That's a few ammo. Oh, here I am. And then I died. Here I can use emotes, you have grenades, you have melee, so I can give a few emotes, send a few grenades here. Okay, I'm not getting the best performance. It's fine. So I'm gonna I can grab the sniper, try to kill it, hit, I got one, maybe I got later one, not. That guy was faster than me to killing that man. So, maybe I can get this one, not exactly. Okay. I feel that they are all stealing my kills, I don't know why. But yeah, you should definitely try this game. We have a lot more available on the QUDO dashboard. We have puzzle games, we have car games, we have we have endless games. We have a lot of games now. We have currently 25 games, and we are adding every game a new game almost. We are getting ready for the main launch on the. We are forecasting to launch on June. So it's good that you guys jump in right now and try out your games. Or if you are a game developer and you found this interesting, you can also get in contact with us or simply register on the platform as a game developer, and you can add your games, and I will get in contact with you. But you can easily integrate QUDO into your games without much help, for sure. We also have the whitelisting for the token sale coming right up. It will be released, launched at the same time that we release the QUDO white paper, so you need to keep eye on that. But what we want is for people to have fun, play games, and then can have the cherry on top of the cake, you can call it like that, which is getting QUDO tokens in return for the time that they are playing games. You can help indie game developers succeed while having fun, which is quite amazing. So 16 minutes, I'm gonna be almost like last place or something. I was kind of distracted playing this while talking with you guys. And that's it. Let's go to the main menu, and similar to what happened with the mobile version, you can go to the reward section. I think you can see that they have some pending rewards, and just press grab, and you're gonna grab those tokens, and they're gonna go to your wallet. Simple as that. If you go to the dashboard, you have the web version of your wallet where you can check the same information that you have inside every game. So right now I'm gonna just go off here, come here, and show and give you a few highlights for what is coming up in the future. So here on our roadmap, we are going to May. So in June we are going to start the QUDO tokens public sale. We are going to launch on the Telos mainnet, and we are also bringing rewards and challenge for gaming guilds. So we are also on board in gaming guilds. If you are in a gaming guild, if you have a gaming guild, perhaps we have special perks for gaming guilds to onboard your community or your guilds to our platform. So get in touch with us. You can find our emails on our website. You can also submit some questions on our website, but mainly join our Discord and Telegram channel. I think it's the way to go to have more information regarding our project. Once again, thank you very much, Hyper Games Conference, for inviting us to showcase QUDO, and I hope to see you playing our games, or even to know more about different projects that are showing on the Hyper Games Conference. Thank you so much for inviting us, and we'll stay in touch. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.